Good morning. Wednesday the 19th of November. It was a lot warmer yesterday morning. So back to Egypt. Had a lovely break. Beautiful resort. Did a bit of boating. And what I've done is I've not even had a look around the yard yet. I thought I'll do it live. As in, you can see my expressions of joy. There's the rest of the panels waiting to go. Here's Mackie. Well, we like. God, that looks fantastic. Beautiful. I think it's going to come out for a renaming ceremony and a blessing. Get to wear my hat. So, yeah, good, excellent, cracking job. So, Andy has decided to improve. Jury's out. It's all right, but I'm not sure. Anyway, ta-da. Look at these. So this will be so exciting for Tony and Sonia. I'm going to start doing some of I'm going to concentrate a bit today on doing some different sorts of videos. You know, I'll do different aspects and different, because they're, as I keep telling you, they're so much cleverer than me when it comes to editing. So if I just do lots of footage and I can share it with them, I'm going to do that TikTok thing I do where I walk around and then it goes bing and then yeah. But that's good. It's actually not as roasty toasty in here as I thought. Tristan maybe has it not quite as warm, but it has been blowing a right storm out there. We actually brought it forward because of the weather. So as you've seen before, Tristan often does round the windows first and we put the windows back in. So it's a little bit, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect the timing or the schedule. It's just we've done it slightly differently. And as I keep saying, the reason for shot blasting is great, but it's messy and it's quite violent. But what it does give you, it gives you your steel has the best chance of taking paint and looking cracking. So that's why. Right, I'm going to get on and try and do some of these different sorts of videos. What I should do is here's Tristan. So just thought that while I'm here, I shall do a quick update of the reservoir levels. Well, we can see the bandstand is slowly getting under. Is it slowly getting caught up? So we're definitely moving in the right direction, but it's bloody freezing up here. Good morning, Thursday the 20th of November. Ice on the ground. But look at that beautiful colour of the sky. Look at that beautiful Tristan turning up to work. So yeah, so we're going to have a chat with Chris. He's going to explain what's happening with the paint, and then that might be a thumbnail. And then we're going to be taking Mackie out for renaming. So I get to wear my hat, and just a quick ceremony. These boats, we'll have a quick go over on the heating on the hire boats as well. Lady Sienna's out with our friends. And Malum, I should do a little bit of a special on Malum. She's been getting a bit of, well, what you'll notice is the ballast has gone. She's been put back together. So, floor going in. So a fair bit to do. It's not the best boat for filming in either, but I'll find a way. So we've treated the floor, ballast back in. The kitchen's here, so that bit will go quite quickly. Tiling, I've decided on the tiles, I need to go and buy them. Yeah. Remove the engine, start down that end. We're not sure of the paint schedule. We've got to think about our hire boats. You know, we're so lucky that we have the facilities and we have the fantastic Tristan. But it's also very, very important that our hire boats look the best. Because a lot of people go to Foxton and they see, that's our showcase really, and then you've got the fantastic lock keepers at Foxton who really praise our boats. I mean, you can see Sophie here, you know, she's a little bit scratched. I think the heating's on there. We don't mind though, we prefer to keep the heating on. Keep them warm. They're our little babies. Look at that lovely sunshine. So, we're going to see Tristan in a minute, but let's go and I've got to do a bit of work on the trolley. What I could do with is jacking it up and having to check out these wheels. There's a cracked weld on this front wheel and I need to really be thinking about it before it goes really wrong on us, and we need to look at it here. Yep. In fact, that all needs clearing before we bring this out. So the Morrigan, it's looking great. Mike's still tweaking the doors. It looks absolutely brilliant. I know Mackie's going to be very proud. I'm sure he's going to take very good care of it. It's a little bit of ballasting issues to address. It's still listing slightly, but we've got floor going down. It's actually the same make as Sophie Serenity. It's a Collingwood shell. So we're going to have a good look at the ply that's used as well. They look nice and neat. So we've now sort of caught up. We've got the first layer of primer on here. So we've put a Ultratrol we use, which is like an inhibitor that we put, because it was rusty before, we just put the extra, like thins the paint so it looks a slightly different colour, because we put slightly more on the roof. And then back onto there. So I've been thinking about this as well, how not that we want to create any more work for ourselves, but we're just thinking we could, as a business, we could literally extend these rails, concrete this up here, and have another 25-metre shed that we could then use for prepping, shot blasting, maybe do the base plate on narrow boats as well, do some more overplating. And then bring the boats up so far and then put the forklift at the other end and then sort of push them in. Just a thought. But I don't know if we're jazzing out at this stage of our lives and want to create more work, but it would, as a business, we could certainly offer more and do more for ourselves as well. And this shed has been a success already, and it'll be an even bigger success when we finish it. So Forky's feeling a bit chilly, so we're hoping this is going to work. Easy start, cover back on then, yeah? Hey! Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh no. Spoke too soon. Cool, I haven't seen this much sand since last week. And there's 3 big pyramids. So what I'm going to do now, just do a quick recce of what's going on here. Basically, yeah, just to take some pictures. Have a good look at the wheels. Brush them off. we'll get a video in there. Hey? Shaftlers. Oh, that's shocking. Hey? That's not the one that's cracked, is it? I know that needs definitely doing. I've got a plan for that. Things we can do with that. See, that's not so bad. Still great.
It's just as bad, isn't it? Well, that one's worse.
Is that the one with the cracked valve?
That's cracked there, yeah.
Yeah.
All the way around.
Right.
Well, I can't remember what they might be going on. I'll talk about
it. Well, I suppose we've got to... Did we do 4, did we?
I thought we just did the 2 back ones. Yeah, we just did the 2 back ones.
Do you mind if we just check these
It's
as
got
well?
any pins in it, hasn't it? Remember we made the pins up with the shoulder on them.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Brush is coming out of that one. That's the brush, that's not helping. That's probably why it's catching down there now, or catching down there.
Push the bush out. Oh, it's tricky, it's tricky. We are sinking here, we are sinking. So what I'm thinking is we're going to have to somehow, just with sandbags, going to block off a bit of that, pump the water out. This is a late February sort of job. We're trying to move that bush back in. Oh, so this is the first I've really seen her in all her glory, in all her resplendent colours. We're going to do the renaming ceremony. I'm going to see when Amelie's around, because I'd like to record that for posterity. The Morrigan. It's beautiful. There's a few things, so the reason we bring her out is we touch her up here. Very, 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 very pleased with it. Particularly like the colour choice, you know, and it's a bit different, no coach line. Very modern. Should we put those, Andy put those lockers in if you remember. Forky was playing up this morning. I think it's because she missed me because I was away. I didn't say goodbye and I didn't buy her a present. I've got a little camel somewhere. In my luggage. I'll give her a little camel, I think. And yeah, sorry, baby. Daddy's home now. So unfortunately, I will tell Mackie because he watches the video. So if I do forget to tell you, Mackie, I'm sorry. So we put a temporary bilge pump in. There was an inspection hatch. But she filled with water, so there was water underneath the floor. And quite a lot of water for it to come out. We have had this before where you don't notice. It's only when you take the boat out, because obviously it's on a slant. So if there's like 2 inches of water all over the boat, you don't notice it when you bring it out, which perhaps certainly explains why the list might have been exacerbated. So if I haven't rang you and explained to you, Mackie, sorry, but nothing too much to worry about. It could have been when they did your front water tank, but we'll be looking after you and making sure we put it right. So just trying to learn how to light the fire for Margaret and Emily. We've got a lot of smoke. Hope it's nice and warm inside for her. Good morning, Friday the 21st of November. Chilly, chilly, chilly willy. So we're about -2. I said -3 in the car, but it's chilly. It's chilly. Ice. No ice on the canal though. So our friends Leah, forgotten the name of the fella, but they're coming back this morning on Lady Sienna. Spoke to them yesterday, they've had a nice time. Small electrical fault on Lady Sienna, but we shall fix it. So that's coming back. Sophie's out. In fact, I'll go and put the heating on that now. Couple going out on that are friends of Jez. They've climbed Kilimanjaro together last year, so let's go and have a look. Just have a quick check. Okay. Major problem. So literally the last thing you want to see is the boat. It's certainly where this water's come in. We're going to have to pump it out, obviously. And just hope that not too much damage has been done. The alternator's just not underwater, so we might be okay. I'm just doing this video so that you can see. Right, let's get that pump in. Oh no. I mean, the thing is, we can definitely fix it. But look at this, so much water. So we've got all the water out. That was an incredible amount of water. So it literally came up to the top of the gearbox, 10mm below the alternator. So we checked all the levels. We can think it's only just drainage, and then the bilge pump has failed. So yeah, well, we've got to sort that bilge pump out because there might even be the switch here. There's like a man. Anyway, so we're going to start it. I thought I'd better get this live, just in case. That's a knocky noise. That's quite normal for a diesel engine. It's a bit cold. And... okay. So that's the alternator noise. So, alternator problem. Let's right, let's see what we can do about that. All it needed was a bit of Johnny Love and Andy magic. Don't know what that was though.
It was magic when you put it into gear while my foot was on the forklift.
So Emily was offering to drive the forklift. We'll take her around for some fuel. She says, oh, I've got my provisional. But she hasn't got her theory. And it's different rules at the wharf. You need to know the wharf rules before you can start driving Forky Girelli. Yeah. Oh, you put that somewhere safe? It's the glass for the Welcome, friends and fellow boaters, to this auspicious occasion. Today we gather to honour maritime traditions as we formally rename our beloved vessel. In doing so, we seek the favour of the gods of the canal and the winds for safe voyages and calm waters. Before we bestow a new name upon this boat, we must first purge her of her former identity, Iris. To the spirit of the vessel, we offer gratitude for her past journeys, her steadfast service, and the protection she has provided. We ask that all records and memories of her old name be cast into the water, never to resurface. I will pick them up later, Jez, okay. O mighty Poseidon, ruler of the seas, and Aeolus, master of the winds, and St. Brendan the navigator, we ask for your blessing. We offer this libation, the juice of Kylie. Stop it. We offer this libation into the canal in your honour. It does get to the canal eventually. Seeking your goodwill for this vessel's new life. I know Tristy's funny about the paint. We can do a little splash down there. We can't go on do on that lovely new paintwork. May the sun always shine upon her decks. May the stars guide her journey. May the phone signal and Wi-Fi coverage be good. And may the canal cradle her gently. To the Morrigan, long may she cruise. It is alcohol free, Mum. Don't worry. Well, that was good. Another slight hiccup with the name, but it's my memory. Just to say that we will... People seem to like the ceremonies. So, and if you have a boat and you're nearby and you want to change the name, then I will do the ceremony for you. And we will include the slipping and the ceremony, and all we would ask is a nice little £100 donation to Hope Against Cancer, our favourite charity. So you get your boat blessed and Hope gets a little tickle. I hope you enjoyed that. Cheers.